Your creativity, Tony's mind, that you guys seem to be able to architect this thing to work so many different ways.
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to take advantage of the pieces that we have, and obviously Christian and Dexter are big, strong, physical, athletic guys, and so, you know, why not? And guys that I trust. So it's just something that we have messed with in the past, but we got a little bit more into it this year, and it's paid off well for us, you know, and hopefully we'll have some more opportunity along the way.
Do you remember when and where you were when that idea first popped into your head?
No, like I said, I mean, it was something that we've been repping for a couple years, but just, you know, watching the athleticism of Christian, and I mean, I threw him a fake punt as a true freshman in the playoff, you know, so I got a lot of confidence in him. He's just a skilled guy. I mean, he's got great hands, he's got great feet, and then just the maturation of those guys, and then just got a little more comfortable with you know, where they were. You know, early on we didn't steal them too much, but they've played a lot of defensive football and they got a good understanding. So we've been able to get them a little more here or there, and I just wanted to expand it a little bit this year and take advantage of their ability. You know, while we got them. I mean, they're kind of rare guys, and so, you know, there's a lot that you have to defend, you know, with them in the game. So it's not just, I mean, the first thing you got to do is somebody's got to be able to win at the point of attack and stop it. But secondly, you know, there's things you can build off of it, like the play action, like we hit with Milan the other night. So it's been good for us, and trying to get a yard, trying to get 2 yards. Those are hard yards to get sometimes, especially when you're in a confined area, and you got a better chance than not if you can just kind of hat everybody up with those guys in the game.
Last week after Duke beat UNC, Cutcliffe actually did a victory dance to some James Brown music. I don't know if you heard this, but does that surprise you, and do you blame him for kind of taking a page from your book there?
No, that doesn't surprise me, because I see him on the Nike trip every February and cutting a rug. So, you know, David is a great guy. In fact, he's showed me he's the guy who showed me the talking emoji. I didn't even know I had that on my phone. And we were in Mexico last February, and he taught me how to, you know, there's the little button that you can select the character that you want. You can be I don't know, tiger, a monkey, a elephant, a unicorn. You can be whatever you want to be, and you can talk into it and send it. He taught me how to do that. So Cut's on it, man. He's with it. Doesn't surprise me at all.
Dabo, you said before the season that you thought on paper this was probably your best team. With the way you guys have played this year and the margin of victory in the ACC games and that kind of stuff, have you seen enough yet to say that that's the case?
Yeah, I don't know if I said this is my best. Maybe my deepest team on paper. You know, we'll see if it turns out to be the best team, but I definitely think that our depth has played out like I thought it would, for sure. You know, just our most experienced team, our deepest team. So, you know, that has proved to be the case. I mean, we've played a ton of guys. I think we've been able to withstand an injury here or there, a guy here or there, without, you know, having too much drama. And then, you know, but you're going into it and you're like, okay, well, how's it all going to come together? What's going to be the selflessness of the team? You know, the chemistry, the leadership, well, all of that stuff, all these things, the intangibles, you know, how will that all come together with what's on paper? And it's these guys have done an amazing job. They really have taken pride in just getting ready every week and being about the right things. And then, you know, especially with some of the young guys that have stepped in and kind of joined the group. Obviously, you know, Trevor, the situation there. It's been a lot of fun, but hopefully we can stay healthy. You know, because I do think we've developed the depth like I hope we would, and you know, we'll see. I mean, people measure best teams by championships typically, so right now we've won a division championship, and that's it.
Yeah, but how much do you guys educate the history of Clemson with its military heritage, especially this week, and let them understand why it's so important to Clemson?
Yeah, we talk about that every year, and that's something we'll talk about later on in the week with these guys on Memorial Stadium and the Scroll of Honor, and this is a military school. I think was it 58 or 59 was the last year. Any of y'all remember? When was the last year of military school? Tim?
65.
Oh, it was 65. Why was I thinking 58 or 59? So 65? George Bennett? 55. All right. So I was closer then. So I was thinking it was 58 or 59. So 55. So it was military school, all male military school up until then. And sometimes our guys, they're always kind of surprised when they hear that. Some of the new guys coming in. I met a guy at one of the prowling grounds. I think I was up in maybe Rock Hill or something. And he's an older guy, and he came up to me and he told me when he came to Clemson, they issued you a gun, and you had to sleep with it. And I'm like, well, it's crazy how the world has changed. But he was telling me all about his experience, and it was a different Clemson for sure back then. But we take a lot of pride in our military appreciation here for sure, and I think we're second or third. We had the second or third most alumni that either served or lost their lives in, was it World War II?
Service officers.
In World War II? Yeah. So it's just it's deep. It's a really deep history here.
How's Mitch Hyatt doing?
He's good. He's good.
Is Hunter Renfrow still in quarterback meetings, or does he move back to wide receiver meetings?
Well, he's always been in receiver meetings, but he kind of goes back and forth. So he's in and out and still reps with the quarterbacks every week. He's still living the dream, man. He's living the dream.
Yeah, but do you expect Mitch to be able to go Saturday? Or
I do.
What's been the most important part of Kendrick's development from the beginning of the season to now? Just confidence, and the game slowing down a little bit for him. He's learning a new position. As y'all know, played quarterback, but he's learning a new position, and just there's a lot that comes with it. And so just getting reps and just the game, having a little bit of success, and that's allowed him to grow his confidence a little bit more. But I'll tell you, he's a tough kid, and he has a great work ethic. I mean, he loves to practice. He brings great energy to practice every day. He likes it. He likes to prepare. He likes to be coached. And but the biggest thing is just I think the game is slowed down a little bit, and he's just his natural ability. You're seeing he's a really good football player, well-rounded, all-around type of guy, and done a great job in the return game for us. So he's kind of hit his stride. I mean, it's 10 games in now. I mean, a really talented guy like that, it's just a matter of time before he settles in and helps you.
How much of a weapon is it to have multiple options there with Kendrick and Amari and guys like that who can change field position and even, like last week, get you touchdowns like Amari?
Well, that's great. I mean, you want as many good players as you can have, and when you have great depth, it allows you to maintain consistency, because it's hard, to go through a season and maybe a guy doesn't roll an ankle or something like that, and then the tempo we try to play with and the amount of snaps and how we like to attack, you need as many guys as you can have, and so it's definitely a blessing that we've got good depth at that position.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right.